Like and subscribe. Maybe donate to the Ramen Raider link in description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider, coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Yesterday I cracked open a box that was sent to me by Fur Engie. She's one of the moderators of the Ramen Junkies group, and it was a rad box. Thank you again so much. There's all sorts of cool stuff in there, including this one. She went shopping and she asked me, have you tried this one? She like asked me, have you tried this one? Have you tried this one? Have you tried this one? This one doesn't have any English on it. Do you want to try it? I'm like, absolutely. And here it is. So, what flavor is that? Here's the lid. What is it? What's that? So, the brand is Zhang. And look, it's got like, is that a cricketer? Or a polo? I don't know. But on the bottom, I've never seen that before, and I was like looking at it and I was like, oh, this one is Hong Kong style rich sauce. And this has a little surprise. So I think you'll be freaking fascinated. So we'll start with some of the stuff and work our way down. I really like this one. Check that out. It's a little face, and that's the veg / garnish. Actually, let's just do the noodle first. So first off, the noodle this is just a wheat noodle, an instant wheat noodle, but there's other noodle as well, and you'll see that next. So we're going to drop in the wheat noodle. This is a very, very Chinese variety, and I'm surprised it found its way into Australia, although I did see one website had this. I don't know if I could get it here in the States, but it has a certain ingredient that I think you're going to find absolutely fascinating. So this is rice vermicelli now. So you have two different kinds of noodle in here, which I've run into that before. Malaysia, I've had that. There was it Mommy Chef Seribu Rasa, I think that means 1,000 flavors. Now we'll put in our really varied stuff we got here. It looks like there's long bean, it's all sorts of stuff. So that goes in. Then we have this large sauce sachet. That's going in. Here it goes. It took a little while to research it. So it does have some English on the bottom, but I want to know what brand it is. I also want to know how the heck am I supposed to cook this thing? And so I type in the barcode into Google. Comes up with a bunch of results. It comes up with English results, and I want Chinese. I keep going. I find Chinese, then not finding anything about how to prepare it, I dump that Chinese text into YouTube, and I find somebody who's making it. I don't know what this stuff is. Garlic water, perhaps? And then finally, it's a stewed egg. And that I'll slice and put in at the end. I don't know, and it comes with a folding fork. So there we go. Yeah. Dropping crap all over the place. So the last few days have been all about doing unboxings because I got a ton of stuff. So that's good. Okay. Where's the fill line? I marked it. There it is. Okay. Right to there. And why not? We'll put this on top and let it sit for 5 minutes as I wipe down the counter. And actually, I think since this, yeah, it's getting hot, I'm gonna slap the egg right on top, and maybe that'll heat it up a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I just did. I got 4 packages of noodles. I got one from a company called Lemonillo, who their product is made in Indonesia, and it's non-fried noodles. Good stuff. I haven't done reviews of them yet, but I made some for my daughter the other night. It's a chicken chow mein. It was good. And then there was one from Nakama Noodles, which is the subscription boxes that I do a lot of review of the Japanese varieties that come in those boxes. There was one... Wait a second. What was the third one? One from Prima Taste, who makes the Laksa Ramen, which is number 1 on my top 10 list and has been so for so long. That's on the was one of them. And finally, this huge box of all sorts of stuff that Ferengi sent me from Australia. So that was cool. There's going to be some interesting reviews coming up, folks. Shin Ramyun Tom Yum. Shin Ramyun Tom Yum Stir Fry. I mean, it's made in South Korea, and it's in Korean, and it's in Thai. So it's really interesting. There's also the Maggi Vegemite. I've been wanting to try that for a while. There's a bunch. But I just have been concentrating on getting all these unboxings done, edited, out the door, posted, all that. So, yeah, it's been a lot of work. But I had enough time this morning to take a few pretty pictures, edit them up, and did I do that this morning or last night? I think I did it this morning. I don't remember, honestly. I did it last night, didn't I? I don't know. It's a blur. But anyways, yeah, so this is the only one I'm doing today, which is kind of a rarity for me. Usually I do 3 reviews a day, but not today. But yeah, today is the last day of quote-unquote mid-winter break for the children. Then we got the weekend, and then they're back to school. They'll go back to school. And then March 1st is my daughter's first day of softball. On the 26th, though, my wife's getting knee surgery. I hope it goes well. I think it will. But she's not super stoked. I don't blame her. If somebody said, oh, well, you're going to need to get surgery, I'd be like... Not like thinking, ooh, I've always wanted surgery. I've never thought that. So, yeah. But I don't know. I might curtail my reviewing for at least a while. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It all depends on her recovery from it, which I hope is swift, good, and wonderful. Dark, rainy looking outside. Took the kids out. We went to the thrift store. Went to the grocery store. That went well. No, I'm big. I bought some bread too. If you live in Washington, I think that's only in Washington. This bread is quite good. They also have a honey and oat bread, which has like a little picture of a seaplane on the front for Kenmore. I don't know. That might just be a Washington thing. Franz bread from the Franz Baker people. Stock market is taking a big dump right now. Not that I have any stocks or bonds or any kind of investments and things like that, but yeah, it's taking a dump, a big dump, as we speak. Okay. It would have to take quite a few big dumps as we speak, though, however, to be really, really, really like a big bad thing. People are freaking out about it. It's probably just a correction. That's the thing. Oh my God, the stock market went down 100 points yesterday. Ah! Well, guess what? Today, it's going to go up 300 points. You know. All right, so this is it. Oh, look at that. 2 kinds. Vermicelli and a regular wheat noodle. And when I was watching the guy eat it on YouTube, it was just like, these things just don't go together. They don't want to play together, folks. They're just kind of being weird. Oh, by the way, so I can make my voice sound like Kermit the Frog. I know that's way out of left field, but we were talking, my wife and I was like, what if I did an April Fool's episode? I'm bald, so I could like get a wig and say I'm like my twin brother, and I could just talk like Kermit the Frog the whole episode. What do you think? I mean, by the time you're seeing this, I'll have already done such a thing if I was going to do it. I really like instant noodles. My brother, he's kind of the, the whole ramen, god of ramen thing. Yeah, but on a nice Sunday, I'll have some noodles. Sure. I mean, it's good. They're good. Nice, tasty broth, soup. Sure. What do you think? Should I do it? One full episode talking like that. I mean, my throat will hurt, but could be interesting. All right, this is gonna be interesting, that's for sure. It doesn't smell bad, doesn't smell strong, doesn't smell horrid. That's not bad. Oh, and what I thought might have been long bean, I think this is just tofu skin. Yeah. That is tofu skin. This, the only downside I see of it is it's kind of cumbersome. Here's our broth. Definite oiliness. That's good. It's a little bit tangy. There's a hint of Szechuan pepper. Very oily. It's bright. It's savory. This is good. This is really good. I don't know. It's definitely, if it's a Hong Kong style broth that like they're saying. I mean, it certainly is rich. I like it. I'm impressed. I'm really taken aback in a good way. It seems a lot of people like this range by this company with a very long name. Zhang. Was it Yang? It has a name. It's one of those companies that has names. Okay, so this part's good. This part, the egg, you're probably going to want to see everything to do with this egg, so I'm going to show you. It's got a little perf in the corner. And you just peel it apart. I've had these before. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, it's an egg. Oh, come on. I'm on the phone. Telemarketers just left and right hounding me. So here it is. It's really kind of thick and flat and weird. I'm going to cut it in half. And where'd my blade go? There it is. I just used it, so I'm okay to use it. I do have some other garnish. There's some scallion. I don't think there's anything wrong with a wee bit of seed. Where is it? That is there. This is from Hong Kong, isn't it? Guangdong. I'm going to use a little bit of this because this is like, it was my buddy's favorite. And I don't think there's anything wrong with adding it in if I have my magical. Holy, yeah. My buddy gave me this spoon. My buddy Jamie, who passed on the 16th. Hope you're eating good curry where you're at, brother. I bet she is. If there is an afterlife. Alright. So I will add this egg. I'm slicing it in half. And then, folks, I will take the pretty pictures, come back, and then I will sample the egg for you to see. It's hard as a rock, too. Stewed egg. See that? Stewed egg. Not to be confused with century egg. Let that be known. All right, hang loose. I'll be right back. All right. If you ever wondered, here's what they look like before I take the pretty pictures, or after. Yeah, that's a raw one right there. And then that'll be the thumbnail. But anyways, let's get back to this screen. There we are. Okay, so there's that egg, huh? Very, very heavy thing. I mean, it's like it's definitely hard. Let's try it. Kind of rubbery. But not bad. This is the part that's like a pain because it's like trying to get both at the same time. But here's that combo of noodle. Yeah, this is good. It definitely has that really black vinegar and a little bit of heat. It's not a sweet and sour, or yeah, it's not a hot and sour or anything like that. It is rather difficult to eat, though, yes. Might as well eat the whole egg. This egg was laid in China, folks. Oh God, there's an egg shortage. I could have reused that egg. It's okay. There's 2 more of these bowls. Yeah, I like this. This is really neat stuff. That broth is a knockout. I gotta tell you, it's really good. If the other 2 are as good as this one, then somebody's gonna be on the new top 10 bowls list, I'm guessing. Oh, but I'd have to, we'll see. Anyways, there you go. Well, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, Chinese noodle from Australia. Thanks again to Ferengi for sending this over. Have a good one. Bye.